Hey guys, and welcome to my new series, Boys vs. Girls. Hey now, I bet you're wondering what this new series is going to be about. These are rant-based videos on subjects and topics that boys and girls deal with, but see differently and deal with differently. But they both have in common. But this is episode 1, and after episode 1, the ideas aren't up to me, they're up to you to decide. I'll discuss that later. But on with the topic. The players and sluts debate. Now everybody knows this typical debate. The guys that get laid all the time, the guys that get all the action, are always seen as players, studs, or just kings. But then when females deal with the same kind of thing, they get a lot of action, they get laid a lot, they're called sluts. Whores, bimbos, skanks, and whatever else you want to call them. The people always wonder why there's a double standard in this subject. Well, I actually think I might have found that out. See, for men to get sex is a lot harder than women, no matter what you think. Now see, men, they have to be witty, a good sense of humor, look good, have a really good way with words, and can think off the top of their heads really smoothly. When women just have to be there. Guys have to put a lot of work into getting sex and getting action, when a girl can just kind of get it whenever she wants. Now, I'm sure a lot of girls are out there saying, I've tried to get that guy before, it never works out. Well see, you're being too picky. If you were to actually go into a crowd of people and say, who wants to fuck me right now? I'm sure a few guys would raise their hands, or at least want to, but there's somebody near them that they know. When a guy can go into that same crowd and say, who wants to fuck me? And I don't think he's gonna get a single person. Because in ways, women own men. Women own men in a lot of that way. In the bedroom, the women reign supreme. The women decide when guys get sex or basically anything that goes on in a marriage, or even in dating. Guys are the ones that are impressing the girls. The girls usually can just sit back and control whatever they want. That's why it's seen if a girl gets a ton of action, she's just going to a lot of different men and asking for it. But when a guy gets a lot of action, he's putting hard work and energy into every girl he meets. And guys see that as being powerful, as showing what you hold. And girls just see getting a lot of action as, ew, you're a slut. Now, am I for this double standard? Not really. I mean, all men are perverts to some extent. And a lot of women are perverts too, but mostly men. Now guys, if we see a fine ass at the mall, we're gonna follow it around that mall for a few hours. If a girl sees a guy she likes, she'll just kinda let him walk by. But then talk about it with her friends for hours and hours saying, did you see that fucking guy right there? When a guy will say, hey, did you see that girl's ass? And she's like right there. She can still hear him while he's complimenting on her ass. The guys, to whatever their extent, are perverts. And they put in a lot of work and hide a lot of crap to try to get into a girl's pants. I mean, a girl hides a lot of stuff too, but that's playable. Girls, if a guy's trying to act like a complete gentleman, try to see through it a little bit and see what he's trying to hide. Not that every guy is hiding things, it's just a majority. Now, I'm not trying to rat out my fellow man, but you know that we're all hiding something when we're trying to get a girl. Or even just talking to a girl at a mall, we're hiding things. We're not gonna comment on their boobs when they're right in front of us. But the point is, a guy has to go through a lot of crap to try to get with a girl. When a girl tries to get with a guy, it just kind of happens. The things the girl has to go through is just try to make that guy feel powerful and big. And you know where I'm trying to say where. That's pretty much all she has to do. So that's why girls are called sluts, because they don't have to do so much work. And a guy is called a player because he puts in hours and days and weeks and months into getting that certain girl's pants. And I think that's why the standard's like that. Anyway, I hope you like Boys vs. Girls episode 1. But my question for today is, what do you think about this double standard between players and sluts? Do you think it should be both, that they're both called whores and not just one? What do you feel about the subject? Answer them in a comment or video response. And my favorite response and comment agreeing with me or debating against me, I will put in next Sunday's edition of Boys vs. Girls. Also, what do you think the next week's topic should be? Send that to me in a video response, comment, or @reply, or even a message. I will read every single one and find my favorite topic to be the next topic of Boys vs. Girls, and you will also be in the next video. I'm taking any questions or gonna be giving any advice about any topic. Just leave it in the comment, @reply, video response, or if you want it to be private to just you and me, send it to me in a message. I'll make sure I look through everything I get and find the best possible things, and everybody who I choose will be mentioned. Remember, next week's episode is up to you, the viewer, so thumbs up any comments that you like, or comment on any video responses that you like about topics that you would have picked, and I will see you Thursday with a new video and Sunday with the next episode of Boys vs. Girls. Also, if you think of an outro thing to say, you should give me one, because I do not know. I'll see you Thursday.